Good morning. Welcome. I'm Elvie and welcome to my makeup moment. While you are hopping on, I will quickly post my links. And I am sorry for the noise that you are going to be hearing. The workers are out doing the lawn. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome. There we go. I think that worked. Here goes. So I had it, hello gorgeous, I had it all wrong. I was looking forward to doing my first live after the time change, and it's not behind the wall, it's at the beginning of the window, so it's even worse. It's like I had that all messed up. So I have something to tell you, but before I get to that, I'm going to tell you a story. But while I'm telling you the story, I thought I would mention that I already did my pre-makeup routine in the bathroom this morning because I knew I'd get talking. And so my pre-makeup routine, of course, is after I cleanse my face, I spray it with the rose toning our spritzer, which helps to get rid of inflammation. It helps to tone your skin, balance the pH, which we don't want. We don't want our body to be acidic, which is where it creates a breeding ground for cancer or other things. So we want to have everything as neutral as we can. Then I use my serum, 1 or 2 serums. I have the anti-aging for in the evening. I have the Uology serum, and then I also have the brightening serum. So in the morning, I'll use the brightening serum or the Uology serum, or both. This morning I did the Uology serum. Then I use my moisturizer, and then I put my face primer on and my eye primer on. So now I'm going to jump right into foundation. Or actually I should do, so it's the Flawless 4 bundle. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to do 2 colors today. It's the Flawless 4 bundle, and it's the makeup that I started this. I fell in love with the mascara, but of course I wasn't interested in doing it as a business at that point. And then when I bought the foundation, my first one was the stick foundation. I was so impressed with, and then I bought, the liquid, then I bought the spray, and I love the makeup because it's made a difference in my life for how I look, and which made a difference for how I feel. And it gave me confidence that I am doing this. And it took me back to, like, this is exactly the product that I was wanting when Ken was alive. And I might have talked about this before, how maybe I will do my concealer first. And so just pause that thought where I was. So you can, when you're doing concealer, I know all my life I've been terrified of concealer, and I'm having more confidence with our concealer. But because I have fine lines and wrinkles, and every woman is going to get them, we can't help that, and bags or whatever, then when you put a lighter color on, it is going to showcase it. So it's best if you do the same color under your eye, or a half a shade or 1 shade, but no more than 2. So today I'm actually going to mix it up with my winter foundation, which is lace, and my summer foundation, which is eyelet. So I'm going to put lace under my eye. And the thing that I found that really, really helps, actually, I'm going to even use this as my spots, is I have a lot of blemishes. For some reason, I had a breakout. So I'm going to put my hair back. I've got some blemishes happening here. I think it's stress. Is it, okay. So I'm going to blend those first before I do under my eye. And you can grab a damp blending bud. I'm just going to use the powder concealer brush because this is a beautiful little tip, small ended brush, which is perfect for blending your concealer. So when Ken was alive, I was desperately trying to figure out how to do a business from home. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I signed up with this coach, which I will be honest, I felt like she bragged about the 6 million or the 6-figure income she was making because she knew she cracked the code of Facebook. And so she was not expensive. I spent thousands, and I'm not kidding, trying to learn her code that she cracked with Facebook. And Ken did not like her at all. And so it got to the point where he just said, honey, at some point you gotta say, okay, enough's enough. If I don't see a certain amount of progress at this point, I'm going to quit. And I said, okay, I will. So I did that. But he ended up dying before we reached that. Actually, the secret to the other thing about concealer is don't use too much. And I'm even finding that it's quite thick. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome. And so I find that if I thin it with BB cream, or you could thin it with the hydrating primer, it really, really helps. So I'm going to use the BB cream, and I'm just going to put a little bit like in the inner corner of my eye, and I'm actually going to come down under my bag, not on it. And then if I add a little bit of BB cream, it just helps to smooth it out. And oops, don't want that much. Okay, we'll just add it to my skin. And just gonna take a little bit, which I didn't get enough. Now I took it all the way right here. So when he passed away, my health totally crashed. And then I ended up trying to do supplements and things. So I'm just gently pressing it out, down and out. And there you go. Like, it's just, I love doing it that way because I'm not pressing it into the fine lines, I'm pressing it on top. And I've got some in my nails. That's wonderful, right? So that's the challenges with your nails, right? So I'll go back and get where my nails deposited some. So I started then doing essential oils, and just going to do the other eye now. Sorry for the slat light coming through the slats. And so I started doing that for my health because I know it helped Ken. And I decided that I better do something for myself. And then my niece was looking for a way to make an income from home. So we decided to do it as a business, as a team. And so we worked hours on the computer. We were, all right, so I'll take some of my, there you go, just take some of your BB cream to help you to press it out. So we were doing this online, and we did really, really good. But I remember, and I even remember when Ken was alive with trying to market my own business. My first business was organizing. And my website was called elviesessentials.com. And I even had an organizing course, and I had an ebook. And I still didn't really get how I was going to make an income and not like hobby money. I never did learn those pieces. So now while I've got my BB cream out, I'm going to go right ahead and put some on my skin, which I really like. And I'm going to use the, I will spread it with my foundation brush just a little bit. And then I'll use my kabuki to blend it out. So she never did ever. She just kept dangling the carrot. So my niece and I did the business with Young Living, which was really good. But for me, well, as our team event, like we did really good, and then our team started to dwindle. And so, you know, you're at this crossroad. Do we still, you know, you keep rebuilding, or what do you do? So I kept going, and she moved on to something else, but I kept going. But it was hard. And then when I was at this crossroads thinking, I don't know what to do, because I was a caregiver for years, and talking to people about their health. Hi, Iris. I'm so glad you're here. talking to people about their health was not, I was a caregiver for 26 years. It was high stress for me. So this, all of a sudden, I just had this aha moment that that's stress for me. It's not my happy place. There we go. So I just blended that out, the BB cream, which adds moisture and which is really, really key when you have mature skin. And especially with some of our, like this does dry to an airbrushed finish, but it can, I don't necessarily get the look of my skin the way I want, but when I put a little bit of BB cream under, I love it. And then this summer, like I am so anxious to get our new pressed powders because they are hot. They have shea butter and chamomile, and they've got sodium hyaluronate in it, which is the same ingredients in our eye cream. And even Jamie Greenberg? She's a celebrity makeup artist, and she came on and gave us a master class with our new pressed powder foundation. And she said, I get hundreds of pressed powder foundations, and this one is unique. And she says, I know I make a joke of that. Thank you for the hearts of, unique being unique. But she says there is none out there like it. It's moisturizing. You can get the light coverage you want. You can get the medium coverage. You can get the full coverage. It's long lasting. It's amazing. And it's skincare in your pressed powder. And she says it just feels creamy. It's talc free. So I can hardly wait to get mine, because in the summer, I will just put BB cream on. And then I love to put a little bit of pressed powder. And I mean, our pressed powder, existing pressed powder, is great, but now we even have it better. And it comes in extra shades. So we've got 25 shades. So if you want to be color matched, you just let me know, say color match, and I take care of you. So this summer, that's what I'm going to be doing, is BB cream, and then I just love to touch it up with some pressed powder. So the BB cream is just a tinted moisturizer, so you don't really get the coverage, but with a little bit of pressed powder, it takes the sheen away, and then you get the coverage. So now onto foundation. So in my story, so the essential, we did really, really good. I was at this crossroads because my cousin or my niece moved on, and my team members were all dropping off. And so there I was at this crossroads. Do I start all over? I didn't know what to do. So I moved to Kamloops. And once I got settled, this makeup fell into my lap. I love this makeup. I love this. It's the variety, the good quality. It's a great company. And it gave me this opportunity. Now I'm going to mix again my winter and my summer. So I'm going to do 2 shots of violet. And then I'm going to put 1 shot of my winter colors, lace. Maybe 2. I don't know. Sorry for the noise. So you're just going to dot it on and blend. So I love the company, I love the makeup, and I'm so happy that it came along when it did. But this weekend, I've been taking some extra training, and my challenge is marketing, expanding my audience, because I'm doing really well, but all of a sudden it's just like Facebook is like a spoiled rotten brat. Like you just want to smack it. It's like you're doing really well, you're engaging with people, and then all of a sudden nothing. And so I realize I can't do this on my own. I can't figure out how to market this. So I took an extra course that Unique Corporate, they give us lots and lots of support. My team is amazing. And so I was taking this training that they were providing, and then I also was looking into another training on my own, coaching. So they're giving us training, and then I thought I still need some, how to do this information. And so I ended up, having an interview, and I had some homework to do before, and it was my coaching is going to start today. And so on the weekend, everything went crazy. Okay, what color is this? Eyelids. This must be my lace. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. So on this weekend, I did my live on Friday. And then I was working quite hard, and I had some business calls to do. And then the same thing on Saturday. Everything got messed around, some other things, and I ended up not getting to any of my homework. And so there I was, I'm up late again, taking care of business. And then come yesterday morning after the hour change and the whole weekend, I still haven't done. And so I recognized I came to another crossroads. After spending hours working at this, I had this deja vu feeling that here I am, I've done this twice before. And is this what I really want to be doing? The makeup, yes. The Facebook and the marketing, no. And so that's my news. Hello, Marlene, welcome. So that is my news. I am really sorry. I feel like I'm letting you down, but I do want to tell you, like, this is my last live. I'm not stopping the makeup. I'm not stopping supporting my team, my members, my customers. But I'm not able to spend the hours. My health is more important. And I've not been listening to my body. I'm not getting the rest. I just hate those lines. I'm not getting the rest that I should be having. And so there you go. Like I'm dotting, but it's already blended, and it's just this beautiful. It's got that just enough dewy finish. It's not too dry for mature skin. It's perfect with a little bit of BB cream under my foundation. I absolutely love sharing my tips with you, but I don't have the energy because I'm dealing, thank you, Shelly. I really appreciate it because it was a really, really, really hard decision to make. Not without a lot of discussion, without a lot of prayer, without a lot of crying, without a lot of stress over it. But I know it's the right decision because, yes, that is a good combo, isn't it, Iris? And actually, BB cream, I love it under any foundation, except the stick. You don't need it under the stick. The stick is a wax base. It's quite dewy. So it was a tough decision, but I know it's the right decision because once it was made, I felt relief. I felt like I had my life back because it's not this part that was, yes. Well, we're still going to do them, Shelly. You can get me one-on-one. Yeah, it was this is the part that I love, the Facebook Lives, the interactions with people, and the phone calls that I've gotten were saying that I really have helped women. That's been the reward for me, but it's the marketing on Facebook. Yes, and that's the thing that I realized that it's a career, and I didn't sign up for a career. With chronic fatigue, I'm actually battling two issues. I do have post-traumatic stress as well as chronic fatigue. And so with post-traumatic stress, it's like you have anxiety always bubbling in the back, and you never really get the rest as a normal person would. It takes me weeks to recuperate. So I know it's going to take me a long, long time to recover from the last 6 months because I realized I have not taken one day off. And I've not listened to my body when it's saying it needs rest. So this is my last live, but I'm not abandoning you. So I'm not going to be marketing, looking for new audience and trying to crack that code. But I do have my VIP group. And if you want to be in my group, if you're not already in my group, you just tell me below or send me a message. I'll put you in because I will keep you up. Like I said, I love this makeup. I love this company, and I'm still there for you. So if you need help with making an order, if you want to be color matched in that group, I'm going to post and let you know of the sales that are coming. It's just not going to be necessarily my face. I'm going to be still taking care of you there. If you need to return something, if you need to exchange something, I will help you. If you need anything, I am still there. I'm still your makeup girl. I'm still your makeup consultant. I'm not abandoning you, and I will take care of you, but I just can't do this marketing and trying to expand my audience because I just recognized that it was at this stage in my life I need to get more rest and take care of myself and heal. So that's my news. I'm very, very sorry. I don't want you to feel abandoned because you're not. You're not. I'm taking care of you. So make sure you let me know you want to be in my VIP group, because you are very important to me. So brows, let's go into brows. And I debated what to do for my eyes for my last look. Like I said, I had no idea. I had no idea. I didn't even know how I was going to announce this. These dates, Shelley, by the way, have been extremely important to me too. I've always looked for it. You've been my loyal supporter, and I appreciate it so much. So I'm using the medium to just outline, and I'm just filling in. And if you need help with how to build a brow, message me that. Just say brows and I'll help you with that, with the guidelines. So now I'm just filling in. So I've just outlined. And now I'm going to use the light, but you don't need to. I'm sorry, and I know I do. I'm battling with. Then I realize I'm not letting you down, because I'm still going to take care of you. But it isn't the same, I guess, with the lives. Like I have so many looks that I wanted to do yet. I look forward to doing that. This was the fun part. But I will tap out. And so it's not going to make me an income for all of the hard work. I'm making less than I could make at McDonald's. So not that I'm going to do that, but. And you know what came to me is my favorite scripture is that even in things like this, we have to keep calm. My strength is in keeping calm and trusting in my God. And so I recognize that that's what I have to do. That just means not just in tribulations, it means in financial things, because he's promised he'd look after us. So that's what came to my brain, is I recognize I have to take care of me, not just my physical health, but my emotional, mental, and spiritual health. It's all together. Now I just did a little bloob. Let's go fix that. All right. On to the light one. Oh, good. Phew, it's such a relief when you don't hear the workers outside. I felt so bad when I was talking to my sister. They had a big snow dump, and I'm thinking, they're already mowing. Oh, Catherine, I know I haven't broken to anybody. This this is the first time here on my live, and I thought I have to break it to my people first. So I know it's not been an easy decision, but it definitely is the right one. Okay, let's do drum roll. Unless you have any requests, I'm going to do liquid eyeshadows. They're so easy, and I'm going to do two colors. So everybody loves the Reverend. It's the most popular color. It's your perfect neutral. It's perfect for mature eyes. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't crease. It's not, we can't say it's waterproof, but you can go swimming in it and it'll stay. What did it say, Catherine? Did you say wait? Wait? Okay. So I'm going to start with the darker color on the outside this time. I am starting with Overt. It's a matte brown. I know I had such a hard time. I thought, should I be going into the blues? Okay, yes, I will, Catherine. I'm going to start with Overt, this matte brown. It's a nice neutral. And I'm just going to put like a little fan shape on the outside. And I'm going to grab a crease brush and just start to soften that and work it in. And my masterclass is still on for this Saturday. Shelley, don't worry about that. I'm going to see you through. I'm still here for you. And then, actually, I think I'm going to grab the fluffy crease brush. and start to work it in. And you can blend it in as soft as you want. I can make it darker. Maybe I might have blended it too much. There's a little light spot there, so I'm going to go back and get that. Add a little bit more. And not to be afraid. I know I was debating. This morning I was thinking, okay, I chose this yesterday. I had something else picked. Changed what I was going to wearing. Oh well. That's the wonderful thing about makeup. If you don't like what you did, you can wash it off. Or just play with it. I even found with our new matte, or our new palette, Volume 3, with the metallic colors, they're beautiful. And sometimes you just add a little bit of that and it's just a pop. It's just what you need. All right, let's do the other side. Move my mirror so I have a better blend, blend, blend. Yes. It dries quite quickly, so you do have to move quite quick. And then of course with my little, you see, is my problem is my soft skin eyes, crepey eyes. I remember all my life I've had such firm skin, so I just, you know, naive me thinking, oh, you know, I am blessed. I'm not gonna have that. Because thinking, you know, you're kind of like born with it. Not realizing, oh, silly girl, it's coming. Okay, now I'm just gonna work it in. And so here I have these crepey eyes. And I'm gonna grab my fluffy crease brush. And when we add our second color, then it blends in. Just making sure I'm not missing any comments. Making sure, are they the same? That's always the challenge, is to get them the same. Okay, let's use now the Reverent. Let's see if I can look and tell. This one might be a little more blending over here. Okay, now I'm going with Reverent, and I'm going to use, and the doe foot applicator makes it easy because you don't really, you just apply it on with that. And I'm just going to swipe it across about 3/4 of the way and no higher than my eyeball. And then I'm going to, oh, I wonder if I have a cleaner brush. Take a clean one and just start to blend those edges. And if I go across it, it'll lose some of that champagne-y pinky, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to do the edges. There you go. It's like easy peasy. Best, no, you are, Iris. That's right. I'm like, after today, it's like, hey, I'm free. What do I get to do? I have lots of things I still want to do. I still want to upload the videos. You can still see all of my tutorials on YouTube. They're easier to find than on Facebook. So just go to elvielookyoutube.com. Easy peasy. I've got that domain for a couple of years, I think, so that's easy. You can still see all of my existing tutorials. They're not lost. I'm also on the unique website. If you search under looks, Elvie, just put in my name, Elvie. They've got most of them. Oh, I'm not sure. Some of them might not have loaded, but I think I've got them all on there too. So that's easy on the unique website. And like I said, I'm still here. I am still using the makeup. I am still an advocate for it, just not on social media. Was a tough decision. Okay. I always feel like this side's darker, but all right. I'm going to grab so I'll do soften it. clean it up with my kabuki brush. Okay, so let's put a little bit of eyeliner. I'm going to grab Proper, which is a chocolate brown in the pencil liner. So much for this light, eh? It's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. Now I've got more sun. And I love the liner because, I can't believe that. If I ignore it, it's going to go to voicemail, but let's ignore it. I'm just looking for my sharpener. Here it is. I have no idea who's calling me. I never get calls on my landline. Okay, let's hope it's nothing personal. Good thing you didn't answer it. Spam call. No message left. No, I lied. Oh, it is a spam call. How annoying is that? Those guys are nuts. You guys know what to do if you get a call like that, right? Hit every button to try to jam their system. Don't answer it. Don't call back. They're just, they still suck in people. It's so sad. So now I'm just smoking it out, softening it. And I actually am going to grab my blending, but there was just a little excess there. Now let's do the other side. Was this anti-fraud spam call? So annoying. So I'm going to have to talk to TELUS because I have call control, so I'm interested to know how that came through. And I'm going to take the liner shader, the liner part. Might as well go out with a bang, yeah. That's so right. Yeah, I had the workers out here, the noise, the light's wrong, a call comes in. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of bronzer. It's coming, girls. Our bronzer's coming. I'm going to go out with using one of our bronzers. Just because I was hoping I could be faster today somehow. And again, you put this just under the cheekbone. And so if you do your fishy face, you'll see it. It's basically from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth is where that line is. And we're creating a shadow there, which is going to make our cheekbone come out, pop out. Same thing. And then I'm blending it so I don't have any strong lines. And if you ever put too much on, just dab it with your kabuki brush that you had a little foundation on, blend it, or a clean brush just to blend out any lines. And I like to put some on the top of my forehead, which the sun hits you there, so it's natural looking, and it's going to make that recede and bring focus down to our eyes, as well as add some warmth to our face. And then under, and if you want to really chisel it, just make sure you go like along there, or just blend it down. And we're transitioning and making, like, that's normally in the shade, so that's going to make that recede more. It's going to look more natural. Just softening it. So we don't have like a makeup ending line. And then I like to put a little bit down each side of my nose, which also makes the nose look thinner underneath and under my lips. There we go. Bronzer, done. So now onto blush, and I'm grabbing Sisterly, just your good, this is just your good all around basic blush is just perfect. And then you can blend it down just so that it looks really natural. Stipple it on, blend it down. There we go. Actually, I might even put a little bit of that liner on the bottom of my waterline, just to make my lashes look a little thicker. Okay, so now I want to set this, and I have my new setting powder. I am so happy. So this is new technology. It's water technology. Oh, right, didn't take the cap off. It is a water molecule encapsulated by powder, so it is very hydrating. Oh, there's the end. If I can lift it. If you have dry skin, this is the one you would want, and if you have oily skin, you would want our beloved. But either one work beautifully because they're translucent, and they're going to set your makeup to keep it from getting broken down from your inner body oils. And the reason why it has so much space is because of the moisture. It needs that to prevent mold. So I'm just going to shake it to bring some up, and I'm going to use the setting powder brush, which is gorgeous, and I'm just going to take a little bit. And you're just going to start putting it on basically your T-zone is wherever your body oils are. Going to break your makeup down. And under your eyes, you can definitely do this under your eyes. It is so moist. You feel this cooling sensation, and that's the moisture. And I'm pressing it under my eyes. And then I just want to add it all over. And I gotta get some more. It's not up there. I'm trying not to get too much up there, just a little bit at a time. And I want to set this. And then I'm just going to blend it. And it's diffusing. Also the lines, softening effect. This is called the Prime and Set, and you can use this as a primer as well. Really nice. And the other one is the Beloved, which I've been using. I love it too. You're not going to go wrong. So now on to a little bit of highlighter. And you can get this in the cream stick as well as the powder, and I'm using the powder. And the one I'm using is only available in the cream. It's called Benevolent. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, down my nose, and my Cupid's bow, just to add that little luminescence. And now onto mascara. Am I missing anything? Oh, before I do mascara, I'm going to do my setting spray. Then I don't re-wet my mascara. That adds a little bit of moisture, and it's going to stop your makeup getting broken down from the things that are coming at your face. Like dragons? Like moisture, humidity, steam, dirt, pollution, dust. Lots of dust. If our masks, our clothing, our collar, anything outside. It's like hairspray for your face. That's what that is. I love my top. Pretty cute things. Okay, on to mascara. So I'm going to use, I just thought of something. I shouldn't tell you this. This is going to be too much information. I think I forgot to brush my teeth. Crazy. Oh no, I did. Okay, phew. Even though you wouldn't smell my breath, I was just like, you know, are you still concerned? I didn't have coffee breath. Hello, gorgeous. I decided to treat myself to a coffee during my live, but I forgot about it. So I'm going to use our beautiful unique lash curler, which was a part of a bundle special. And I'm so glad I got it because I just love it. And it doesn't pinch my skin. I am just so impressed with it. Okay, that probably looked weird looking at you, right? So I am going to use now some primer to just, I want to take care of my lashes, and this is going to nourish them, but it's also going to help give the mascara something to grab onto. And it also helps with lengthening it. Because then you can, when your mascara has something to grab onto, it's going to build. You can build on it. And I'm going to use the Twisted, which has, you see on both sides of the silver, it unscrews. So the bottom wand is the normal size wand, and then this is your skinny one. So you can start with either one, whichever is your preference. It's my preference to start with the big one. But you can start with the small one. I did for months start with the small one. And now I'm in the phase where I'm liking starting with the big one. We can always change things up. So last night, after I made this decision, I sat down and did a budget. I haven't done one in a while. And I'm really good with budgeting. So I realized I'm going to work very hard at sticking in my budget and trust. And don't forget, girls, so my mascara, I got this January 1st, opened a new one, and FDA recommends that you change it every 3 months, and I do. And the reason why is it can build up moisture, and it builds up moisture in there because you see, you know, you're using it from whatever spraying and then my primer, and so you're adding that moisture in there, and it's just a breeding ground for bacteria. And you're putting something around your eyes. Oh, are you, Iris? Aw, it's not easy. I'm great at budgeting. It's just sticking to it. That's the challenge. I can come up with a really good budget, but yeah. But so the reason you don't want to put something that's loaded with bacteria, because then you're opening up to getting eye issues and infections. So April 1st, change your mascara. If you started one January 1st like me, Norm is amazing. Oh, good. Yeah. Let him do it. One less thing for you to do. Ken, when I married Ken, I did everything. I did all of the books, the book work, and he was happy to relinquish that. And all those years, I loved it, and now it's not fun. I still haven't caught up my book work for year end. So I worked on it yesterday, but I was struggling because it's a challenge now to go back and figure out all of my expenses that I created for this business. And so I'm having the dickens of time trying to find some, and it's driving me crazy. But I'm up to November, so I'm getting close. And then I have January, February, and soon March. And then the goal is, of course, to keep on top of it this time. Because I started the business, but I didn't ever get back to, getting my receipts, knowing which ones I should be keeping track of. And so now I'm going back, and it's like, trying to remember, find things. It's just a lot of work. It'll be easier once you're on top of it. Okay. You'll say this is buildable. So I'm going to go back and just do a quick little bit more. I think the reason why I used to love it so much is I always worked full time. And now the little one is where it's beautiful for your bottom lashes. And so it was to sit down at home and do books and with a cup of coffee, music playing was just like, it was my dream job, was to work at home. And doing books at home just to me was just so enjoyable. Actually, all of the things that I used to really enjoy, I don't enjoy any of them anymore right now. I have to find some new loves. Still working on that. I used to enjoy quilting, don't enjoy it anymore. Used to enjoy sewing, don't enjoy it anymore. Used to enjoy knitting and crocheting. It's like, I don't know what to do now. I have to figure it out. I think I saw. Slowly. Yeah, exactly. I think for me, I'm at the point now where I feel like I can enjoy doing something with people more. My energy isn't as bad as it used to be. And so I'm thinking that once this is over, I might be ready. Yeah, that's true. I definitely, Iris, I am maxed out. I think I might get to the point where I can enjoy socializing again. All right. You said go out with a bang. Let's go out with a bang. I was thinking a bold lip would be wonderful. Should I do red, girls, or hot pink? What, any choices? What do you think would look good with this? I always love the pink. Okay. Anyone have a suggestion? Wealthy. Oh, okay. I was thinking. Wealthy. All right. I was thinking lip butter, but you want to go full out. All right. Full out lipstick. That's the matte lipstick Wealthy. Let's do it. Wow. Okay. So I don't normally put lip. I think it doesn't need liner, but because of my uneven lips, I'm going to use liner just so that I stay within my line. And I'm looking for primal. Okay. Just so I make sure. Because I can see it better with a pencil than I can with my the lipstick. But you don't need it. It's just my skinny lips. Oh, yeah, it does help, doesn't it? To give you a crisper line as we're aging, right? But the lipstick doesn't bleed. It's amazing. Through my life, I've had so many cold sores that it's scarred my lip edge. And so it's uneven. And so now I'm using Wealthy. I think I went outside of one of my lines. Isn't that beautiful? All right, let me just see if I can get a... Hey, now let me show you another little trick. So if you mess up your lipstick, yes, it is, isn't it? Ah, thank you. Lipstick. Okay, so if you mess up on your lipstick, you take a little bit of your concealer And you could take a very skinny brush like the eyeliner brush and just take this little bit of it, and I might just dab off. Okay. Which color did I grab? Yeah. And just use it to clean it up. That's it. And one last final touch. A bit of yours and only yours. Oops, I sprayed it. Kind of both out each side. There we go, girls. I love it. So this was my last live. I won't cry. I'm still here for you. We're still a team. We're still connected. And just make sure you let me know that you want to be in my VIP group if you're not, and I'll put you in and we'll still keep in touch. You still have me. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for being there for me, for encouraging me, for giving me the confidence to do this. I couldn't have, this has changed my life. No going back, just pressing forward. So thank you so much. I love you. We'll keep in touch. And you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye for now. Bye for now, right? Later, Gator.